Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. So today I would like to talk about my recent photo shoot. And the main reason I want to talk about it is because I just want to kind of share with you guys some of the process of getting certain ideas into reality. I know that the ideas don't come kind of out of existence, or they come out of nowhere. I found this is a kind of process where you have one idea, then you execute it, and then that idea leads to something else, to another outside concept, and that's how you actually build those stuff up. And I'm sure you guys remember my recent shoot with the aluminum foil. It seems like this idea was really well taken from a lot of you guys, and I've noticed, and you guys have been sending me stuff, with the same kind of concept where you guys using that idea to your photo shoots. So being quite honest with you, I like to kind of take the one idea and just move forward to something else, and that aluminum foil kind of built me some kind of foundation for this shoot which I've recently done. And I've noticed that that aluminum foil reflects the light really nicely, and when it's wrinkled and there is some texture to it, when you add some additional light and gels, this whole thing kind of like turns into something really really cool, and the background is really unique and interesting. So I know any material which reflects the light and gives you some kind of texture and gives you some kind of patterns, that's what kind of like creates those interesting backgrounds. And people who know me for a little bit, and you guys been following my vlog, and you guys been following my work, you probably know I'm kind of crazy when it comes to backgrounds, and I've been shooting everywhere. I've been trying everything, and I'm doing different things to create something unique and different, and come up with some kind of ideas which gives me those really interesting backgrounds. Because again, I don't want to drool on this, but I found when it comes to headshots, having those interesting backgrounds, that's what creates something really unique and gives those headshots some kind of very special kind of feel to them. So that's why I'm really all over this. So let me tell you about this idea, which actually came to existence actually couple of weeks ago, and I decided to execute this and see where this whole thing is gonna take me. So the other day I went to Staples, which is like a local store which sells equipment and gear and all those like school stuff, and they had this sale going on where they try to get rid of DVDs, and they were like basically hanging all over the place, the coolest thing about it, the place where they put those DVDs, there's some kind of beam of light which reflect from those DVDs the light, and I've noticed like they get this really cool reflection, and I was like, wow, maybe I can use those DVDs and create some kind of background using them to create some interesting headshot. And so the funny thing was that they were already on sale, and I think because the store was trying to get rid of those DVDs, I don't know, they were old or nobody wants to buy them, I don't know what was the reason. But first of all, they were super cheap, and when actually I grabbed, there was a box of 100 of them, which I thought is gonna be enough. The guy was like, take them, I'll give you another 100 for free, just take those things. Like, I don't want to have them at the store. Which I was like, wow, that's cool. So this whole thing cost me like literally 10 bucks. So really cheap. But I have to say that I had no idea what I'm gonna get out of this, and I was not sure what kind of background I'm gonna get, how the light reacts and how it is going to reflect, and what kind of pattern I'm going to get. There's completely kind of unknown avenue where I was just going into, and I was just trying to see what's gonna happen. So what I've decided to do, I've decided to build a pattern out of them, and basically I was just picking 3 different panels, which also cost me $2 each, and I actually start gluing them into those panels, like, you know, side by side, so I could create that interesting pattern to create that background, and then hopefully, you know, I'm gonna get something which gonna give me some nice reflection and interesting background. So when I've done this, I called up my makeup artist Monica, who is, you know, on most of my photo shoots, and we doing some creatives together. And so I drove to her, and basically we did this photo shoot. We had fantastic model Christina, who decided to join the club and decided to join the photo shoot, and we've shot it. And you know, the experience was kind of cool because, you know what, as you guys probably know, I'm using different kind of gels to kind of, you know, spice it up and give some color tones and you know, different patterns to the image. And yeah, the photo shoot really well. I got really interesting patterns from it. I found that different gels and different power output was giving me different looks. Also because I had 3 different panels, I could actually move them around and then kind of put them in different angles and trying to do different things to get this interesting background. So yeah, so I didn't expect those kind of patterns coming out of those DVDs. I found this is really interesting. In my opinion, those backgrounds are a little bit too busy. I don't know what you guys gonna think about those shots, which I will show you in a second. But yeah, that was another, I would say, challenge and adventure to create something different and create something unique and create something which is gonna give me something, you know, different. Please take a closer look at them, and I would love to hear your opinion. Do you like those backgrounds? Do you guys think they're okay? Do you think they're too busy? Do you think there's just too much? Or, you know, this is something which you would think you might use for your upcoming photo shoot? I personally feel I like those backgrounds. I think they turn out interesting. I'm not sure if those backgrounds would work for corporate or for any type of, you know, kind of real estate or you know, business type of headshots. This is more kind of funky background which would be nicely used for any model photo shoot or any creative or any kind of maybe magazine, or someone who has this kind of, I don't know, artistic kind of they kind of, if any artistic field that would work. Yeah, I would love to hear your opinion. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys like it? You don't like it? Don't be shy to kind of tell me you don't like those, because you know what, I definitely want to hear, you know, your feeling about it. I kind of have mixed up feelings about it. Overall, I like them, but I don't know if this is too much or you know, this is, you know, then I would have to work, I guess, a little bit more to work a little bit, you know, with different distances, and then try to maybe explore those a little bit more to see maybe I can get anything different out of this. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to contact me if you guys have any more specific questions. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to hear from you. Bye bye.